Have you ever found yourself staring at the computer screen with your mind wandering in 1,000 directions, except for what you should be doing? Don't worry, you're not alone in this battle against mental distraction. Today, we're going to uncover the secrets behind your lack of concentration, and better yet, I'm going to show you how to turn the tables. Get ready for a journey of self-discovery that will revolutionize your productivity and open the doors to a fulfilling and successful life. Think of an Olympic athlete. They train for years, perfecting every move. But what if, on the day of the competition, they didn't sleep well or ate poorly? All that potential would be wasted. Similarly, our brain is like a high-performance athlete. We need to take care of it to achieve success. The lack of physical activity, for instance, is not only bad for the body, but also for the mind. When we exercise, we release endorphins, the happiness hormones, which help us stay focused. But let's be honest, how many of us actually prioritize exercise? Often, we get stuck in a sedentary routine, spending hours sitting, whether at work or at home. And this takes a heavy toll on our concentration. Imagine your brain as a car engine. Exercise is like the oil that keeps this engine running smoothly. Without it, the gears start to grind and performance drops. Studies show that just 30 minutes of moderate exercise a day can significantly improve our concentration and memory. What about sleep? How many times have you stayed up late scrolling through your feed, only to feel like a zombie the next day? Inadequate sleep is like trying to drive a car without fuel. It just doesn't work. During sleep, our brain carries out a crucial process called memory consolidation. It's like it's organizing a library, filing important information and discarding the unnecessary. Without enough sleep, this library becomes a mess. And finding the information we need, in other words, concentrating, becomes a Herculean task. But it's not just the quantity of sleep that matters. Quality does too. Have you ever woken up after 8 hours of sleep and still felt tired? That could be a sign that your sleep quality isn't good. Factors such as blue light from electronic devices, caffeine consumed late at night, or even an uncomfortable mattress can sabotage your sleep and, consequently, your concentration. Speaking of sabotage, let's talk about diet. You are what you eat, and so is your brain. A diet high in refined sugars and saturated fats can lead to energy spikes followed by crashes, leaving you more distracted than ever. On the other hand, a balanced diet, rich in omega-3, antioxidants, and lean proteins, can be the perfect fuel to keep your brain alert and focused. Think about it. Your brain consumes about 20% of your body's energy. It deserves first-class nutrition, don't you think? Now, imagine yourself in a quiet library. The peace, the silence, seems like the perfect environment to concentrate, right? But what if someone suddenly started playing drums right next to you? Our external environment has a huge impact on our ability to concentrate. That colleague who won't stop talking, the construction noise next door, even the room's temperature. All of this can be the drum set interrupting our mental library. Noise, for instance, is not just a momentary distraction. Studies show that continuous exposure to noise, even at moderate levels, can increase cortisol levels, the stress hormone in the body. And when we're stressed, our ability to concentrate plummets. But not all sound is bad. Some people work better with a bit of background noise, like the hum of a coffee shop. This is called white noise and can help mask more disruptive distractions. The key is to find the sound environment that works best for you. Lighting also plays a crucial role. Too dim light can make us sleepy, while too bright light can cause discomfort and headaches. Natural light is usually the best option, but it's not always possible. In that case, lamps that mimic daylight can be an excellent alternative. And temperature? Have you ever tried to concentrate in a room that's too hot or too cold? It's like trying to swim against the current. Studies indicate that the ideal temperature for productivity is between 20 degrees Celsius and 25 degrees Celsius. Outside this range, our body spends energy trying to regulate itself, energy that could be used to maintain focus. Speaking of interruptions, there's a villain we all carry in our pockets, the smartphone. Each notification is like a little thief stealing bits of our attention. And the worst part is this thief is very persuasive. It makes us believe we need to check that message right now, that email can't wait. But the truth is, every time we get distracted by the phone, it takes us an average of 23 minutes to return to a state of deep concentration. Imagine how many productive hours we lose over a day, a week, a year. The solution? Set clear limits. Use apps that block notifications during work periods. Or better yet, leave the phone in another room. Remember, you are the master of your attention, not your smartphone. Sometimes, our lack of concentration is a cry for help from our body and mind. Just like a car that needs maintenance, our brain may also need special care. Health issues, from simple dehydration to more serious conditions like depression or ADHD, can drastically affect our ability to focus. It's like trying to tune in a radio with interference. Sometimes, we need professional help to clear the signal. Let's start with something simple, but often overlooked: hydration. Our brain is composed of about 75% water. When we're dehydrated, even slightly, our cognitive ability diminishes. We become slower, less alert, and yes, less concentrated. The good news is the solution is simple. Drink water regularly throughout the day. Don't wait to feel thirsty. When that happens, you're already dehydrated. Keep a water bottle nearby and take regular breaks to hydrate. Now, let's talk about something more serious: mental health. Conditions like anxiety and depression can have a devastating impact on our ability to concentrate. It's like trying to read a book while a storm rages around you. Simply impossible. Anxiety, for instance, keeps our mind in a constant state of alertness, jumping from worry to worry. How can we concentrate on a task when our mind is convinced there are imminent dangers to face? Depression, on the other hand, can leave us in a state of mental lethargy where everything seems to require Herculean effort. Concentration, in this context, becomes a daily battle. If you suspect you might be dealing with any of these conditions, don't hesitate to seek professional help. There is no shame in it. Taking care of mental health is as important as taking care of physical health. And we can't forget the elephant in the room when it comes to concentration problems: ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Many people spend years struggling with a lack of focus without realizing they may have undiagnosed ADHD. If you constantly find yourself struggling to maintain attention, even in tasks you find important or interesting, it may be worth talking to a professional about the possibility of ADHD. The correct diagnosis can open doors to treatments and strategies that can transform your life. But don't worry. Just like a Zen master achieves inner peace, you too can master the art of concentration. Techniques like meditation can train your brain to focus better, like a muscle that gets stronger with exercise. Meditation, for instance, isn't just a spiritual exercise, it's a workout for the brain. Neuroimaging studies show that regular meditation practice can literally reshape our brain, strengthening areas associated with attention and self-control. Start with just 5 minutes a day. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. Your mind will wander. This is normal. The exercise lies in noticing when this happens and gently bringing your attention back to your breath. Over time, you'll notice it becomes easier to maintain focus not only during meditation, but in all areas of your life. Another powerful technique is visualization. Before starting a task that requires concentration, take a moment to visualize yourself performing that task with full focus. Imagine yourself immune to distractions, completely absorbed in what you're doing. This practice can program your brain for the state of concentration you wish to achieve. Have you heard of the Pomodoro technique? It's like creating mini marathons of concentration with strategic breaks to recharge. Imagine your productivity skyrocketing like a rocket. The technique is simple. Work focused for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. Repeat this 4 times, then take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. This approach takes advantage of the brain's natural tendency to work in sprints, allowing for periods of intense focus followed by rest. During the 25 minutes of work, commit to focusing exclusively on the task at hand. No checking emails, social media, or answering phone calls. It's a sprint of pure concentration. The breaks are equally important. Use them to stand up, stretch, drink water, This rest time allows your brain to process information and prepare for the next round of intense focus. Finally, don't underestimate the power of an organized workspace. A cluttered physical space can lead to a cluttered mind. Spend a few minutes at the beginning and end of each day to organize your workspace. A clean and organized desk can be the perfect invitation for a session of deep concentration. Your ability to concentrate is like a superpower waiting to be unlocked. By taking care of your body, mind, and environment, you're paving the way for a life of success and fulfillment. The mental peace that comes with improved concentration isn't just about productivity. It's about living fully, enjoying every moment with clarity and purpose. Click like if you enjoyed this message. And now tell me, which of these reasons for lack of concentration resonated most with you? Share in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications for more content that will enhance your life. See you next time.